ACL tears are notorious for destroying sports careers, with high-profile cases such as Tom Brady, Paul Gascoigne, and Bethany Maddox-Sands. What is an ACL tear and what makes it so scary? Let's take a deeper look at the knee.
Here is a sketch of your knee, with the femur, tibia, PCL, ACL, LCL, and MCL. We will focus on the ACL, or anterior cruciate ligament, which is the key stabilizing ligament in the knee.
First, let's talk about the structural differences between muscles, tendons, and ligaments. A muscle connects tissue to tissue, a tendon connects bone to tissue, and a ligament connects bone to bone. We can show the different properties of ligaments, muscles, and tendons through a stress versus strain curve. Stress is the internal force as the object deforms and is calculated as force over area, versus strain is how far the object can change shape or stretch and is calculated as total displacement over original length. If we graph stress versus strain, we can see that the ligaments have more stress since they are stiffer, but cannot withstand as much strain, and vice versa for muscles. It's kind of like different types of rubber bands, with one really stiff and tightly wound rubber band wrapped between your bones as a ligament. If you suddenly pull or twist that taut rubber band, it has less elasticity than a thin stretchy rubber band, or representation of a muscle fiber, and chances are that the thick rubber band will snap. Similarly, if you collide or twist with momentum in sports, the combined force can snap the ACL.
Normally, the ACL keeps the femur and tibia from moving out of control, resulting in smooth motion. Without it, the tibia and femur shift irregularly during movement, causing the cartilage to collide with each other, especially in the back of the knee.
You may be wondering, why can't your knee just heal itself? Well, sadly, the ACL is a ligament, which unlike muscles cannot regenerate. Around 100,000 to 200,000 individuals tear their ACL per year, and $500 million are spent on ACL treatment annually. ACL tears often cause osteoarthritis, or the wearing down of bone and cartilage in the knee. The bones collide with each other and rub against each other, and the fragments of cartilage and bone cause inflammation and pain. It's like if your eraser was your bone. Two erasers rubbing against each other in weird ways would make a bunch of shavings that just float around.
Here's a deeper view of the cartilage surface. There's 3 types of key damage early on: roughness, fibrillation, and fissures. Roughness occurs first at around 20 to 80 microns, followed by fibrillation at around 80 to 200 microns, and fissures at larger than 200 microns.
Researchers are currently looking at how and why different patterns appear and grade cartilage on numerical scales such as the Orsi system. There's no ideal answer to ACL tears or osteoarthritis yet, and aspects of physics, material science, biology, and chemistry all play a role. But if you are careful to preventatively build up your muscles and play safely, you're helping yourself and your knee. Maybe in the future you will come up with something to help solve this problem.